Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Wednesday Hump Day edition, as Chen likes to call it, of Rasaji Speak. So happy that you're with us today. Um, don't forget that we got Master David's class this morning at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. At 1 o'clock Eastern Time, we're with Sister and Nan on the gathering. It's been very interesting the last couple of weeks. You might want to check that out. And also jot down that, of course, the gathering goes every 4 o'clock on Sundays. And for some people, that works really better for them on the weekend. So love to have you show up. You're always welcome. Today's subject matter is the real food revolution, why supplements might not be enough for your spirit and soul. You know, there are a lot of great supplements to take. We're blessed with people like Kira Posick that has an understanding and networking and nutritional background. So she's brought to us, without a doubt, the best proprietary blend. If you don't want to be fussy about nutrition and you want to have a really good multi-mineral, multivitamin, and an herbal compound, and the scientists have used that nanotechnology to get down to the smallest particle of a molecule to absorb it. We've been taking it for a little over 3 years, and we would not be without it, would not go a day without it. But you ask yourself, where does those 44 different compounds come from? And they come from here. Same thing, Univera. We've been taking Univera products going on 21 years. Would never be without their aloe, would never be without their extra or their prime or their Regener-free. It's about 5 or 6 of those products daily I take for different systems to strengthen different systems of the body. In both companies, you're talking about millions of dollars in research. We wouldn't be without them. But you ask yourself, where do those supplements come from? Behind me, right? So there's another reason, and that is we're in the process of looking at several different pieces of property because COC and PFL wants to do some farming the next few years, some ranching. We want to be able to control the supply of nutriments to the family. We want to also look to teaching people, and this is happening amongst our community, making little gardens in their backyards, their side yards, or getting property just for that. And that's beginning to happen. And there's another reason for that that goes beyond just the DNA nutritional value, and that is the spiritual interaction of where you grow things. If you watch people like Sharon Rainier and Truth Matters, you'll know that they have a strong connection to the earth and to the land. Sharon's been ranching and farming over 30 years, Truth over 40 years. And there is an amazing what happens to that individual, that transfer. You know, most of the aristocratic people in the world will work all year long to go spend time in nature that a farmer and a rancher is doing every day. They're having that interaction with nature that Master David talks so much about and that Boganathar demonstrated over 3 millenniums ago. It's really powerful and it's also extremely grounding. But there's a real spiritual connection. If you remember in James Redfield's first book, Celestine Prophecy, he's on a mountaintop going in search of Monte Picchu. And in the area of Peru, he comes across this Italian community called Valencia. In that process, he starts seeing the energy in between connection between human beings and plants. Well, years ago, in a place called Finhorn, they used to do that also. And we'll be doing that at the Lama, but we'll also be doing it different pieces of property that we'll be obtaining. We're looking at a piece of property right now in West Florida that we're interested in, right? And we will be doing that. It's that spiritual interaction. This is true of plants, it's true of animals, and it's true of humans. Bo Yang says, start out with plants, graduate to animals, and then maybe one day you'll be ready to interact with humans. I find a lot of human relationships fall short by some basic fundamental lessons that they didn't learn in the plant kingdom or in the animal kingdom. And if you're trying to bypass, well, Jesus said, you can't leave any rock unturned when it comes to spiritual evolution. For a lot of us that grew up conventionally, maybe you don't have the contact with land and nature that you like. Well, we're going to be helping that change for you over the next few years, and you'll be really excited. But look around your yard right now. Look around. What could you start with? Maybe some tomatoes, maybe some onions, maybe some zucchini, some cucumbers, some cabbages. Start, go slow, but start. And I think you'll find out it's very rewarding. It's extremely nutrition. And then you'll understand why companies like iHercules and Univera invested millions of dollars into property to bring to us quality nutrition. Just remember, they call it whole food for a reason. And think about nature and the whole food like the chanda in our spirit, mind, and body. And that you should also be connected to eating 1 to 2 really good, wholesome meals every day that come straight from the land. As we say in the Far East, Buraka Busha. May the blessings be to you and your wonderful family. And tell Master David I said hello, and also Sister Nan. And tomorrow will be on the Thursday's edition of Rasaji Speaks, and we'll have PFL webinar at 1 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow. God bless you all. Love you much.